Hi, my name is Dimitri. I am the founder and CEO of OneBuild. OneBuild automates cost estimation and construction. So what that means is we take building blueprints and we convert them into shopping lists of building materials and cost estimates like budgets. Our founding team has personally experienced the problems with cost estimation in this massive industry when we were working at the intersection of tech and construction management at companies like Tesla, WeWork, and Apple in the past. Construction runs on these analog cost books that look like this, that organize data about how much it costs to build something. And it's unscalable and really hard to use for any construction firm, let alone a small builder like the type of company that we serve. We're growing really fast, and we just doubled our user base. We're looking for front-end and full-stack engineers to join our team and to help scale our product.
So, quick introduction, I'm the founder. My co-founder is Greg, and we started Alloy Automation. What we do is we've created this e-commerce automation tool that's used by your favorite teams like the Denver Broncos to your favorite brands like Italic. And we basically let any e-commerce store automate their work. Everything from fulfillments and shipping to marketing to customer experience. There's a lot of stuff across different apps that needs to be synced and automated. So we've been backed by top firms like Bain Capital and individuals like the founders of Webflow, ShipBob, Shippo, all of these people in e-commerce and have raised over 5 million. Right now, we're hiring for all types of people to join us, primarily people for growth marketing, and engineering. So if you're any of those, please apply. Our stack is TypeScript and Node. And we're looking for anyone who's interested in growing the e-commerce market. So a lot has been happening. This past week was Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So we've had a lot of merchants sign on recently. So we're growing very fast. If you're interested in any sort of e-commerce or dev tools intersection, that's where we are. So excited to see your applications.
Yes. No. Hey, everyone. My name is Matthew. I'm the founder of Valcard. We discovered that sales teams spend a lot of time customizing documents for different prospects. So we're building modular documents known as quick cards that are easy to create in 1 minute or less. You could kind of think of us as sales documents. We have enthusiastic paying customers that love our product and help guide the direction. And we're all technical team of 4 so far. I'm working with TypeScript, Node, and React. And we specifically love building SaaS products that have really well-designed UIs. We're looking to bring on one more engineer that will be exposed to the same product discovery process that we learned at YC. They will also lead our Figma integration, our desktop apps, and expanding feature sets. I'm Matthew Valcard and looking forward to potentially meeting you.
Cool. So I'm Adam, one of the founders of Candid Health. We automate insurance billing for healthcare providers. So today, healthcare providers spend about $250 billion every year hiring armies of humans to essentially marshal data back and forth between them and insurance companies. And we're building software to do a lot of this automatically. There are 5 of us now, mostly from Lyft and Palantir. I worked at Lyft on Lyft Line and then was a founding member of Lyft's autonomous vehicle initiatives. And then my co-founder, Nick, was at Palantir for a long time. He was kind of the business operations leader for much of their biggest healthcare work. He kind of built similar products for insurance companies as we are building for healthcare providers. We like to think we're a pretty fun place to work. We work really hard, but we take good care of each other. One fun example is that we check in on each other's sleep scores and exercise at every daily stand-up. I was a founding member of Lyft's Culture Council and have worked a lot on diversity and inclusion. I'm trying really hard to start early building a diverse and inclusive team. We have a pretty modern tech stack. We containerize all the things, lots of Docker and Kubernetes. We use a lot of Python, but it's like the modern, cool type of Python. It's all async and type annotated, TypeScript and React on the front end. We raised a big seed round from some of the best B2B SaaS and healthcare investors around. And we're about to launch with a new customer that's about 150 times bigger than all of our existing customers combined, which is really exciting and absolutely terrifying. And it's why we need your help. It's part of the reason we're hiring so aggressively. So that's about it. I'm Adam. We're Candid Health, and please come say hi if you want to help fix healthcare administration in the US. I'll be there with my...
Hey, starting all over again. My name is Ganesh. I'm one of the co-founders of Cortex. We help engineering teams understand and improve their services. By aggregating data from tools like Datadog and Okta, we help teams understand their architecture at a glance, everything from ownership to runbooks. Using this data, we enable engineers to build report cards that score services against initiatives and service quality standards, helping teams build high-quality software culture of quality. The tools teams use today, like Excel sheets and Confluence, are cumbersome and rudimentary. We're creating a brand new category of engineering tooling to solve the organizational complexity of microservices. We're looking to hire our first founding software engineers. We use Kotlin, TypeScript, React, and Antler. We're backed by Sequoia, and we're growing fast. You'll have real ownership over our product and direction. And as market creators, we have several interesting engineering and product challenges to solve. Your input will directly influence the direction of our company. If you're interested, you can like us at work at a startup or email us at founders@getcortexapp.com. Thanks.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica, and I'm the co-founder of Ditto, a tool for teams to manage their words or their copy from design to production with a single source of truth. Copy is currently the most under-leveraged aspect of building product, despite being even higher ROI than design and touched by everyone, from legal to engineering. My co-founder and I have experienced how much of a pain in the ass it was to change copy while working as PMs and engineers at Google, Facebook, Twitter, Asana, and Instagram. The two of us were roommates and best friends from our time at Stanford and have also built the product as it is to date. We're super excited to use our 1.5 million seed to grow the team, especially as we scale to meet the needs of new enterprise customers. You should see how much tech we're bringing into Ditto. We're stoked about our traction thus far. You can read about it on our slide, and we haven't done any outbound sales to date. If you want to learn more, hear about the developer API we're opening up, or just tell us about how your company currently handles copy, don't worry, we've heard some crazy workflows. Come hang out in our booth. Thanks, everyone.
My name is Jeremy. I'm the CEO of Finch. Finch is an API to allow applications to retrieve data and make changes across payroll and HR systems. We're building a technology to make all employers and employees in the world accessible through a single API. And we're supporting a lot of interesting use cases across both fintech and HR tech, and that includes 401k providers, headcount planning, SMB lending, employer verification, basically any companies that need access to employee records or organizational structure. We're a YC S20 company backed by top investors like General Catalyst, Menlo Ventures, Homebrew, and founders and executives from companies like Plaid, Brex, Vouch, Digits, Ramp. We're still small, but looking to grow the team size about 2 to 3x in the next few months due to the traction that we're gaining. So during that process, we're looking to onboard engineers who will help build the core pieces of our infrastructure. And this is a unique opportunity to be working on a large system containing millions of employee records and have tremendous ownership on the design of the system. So I'm super excited to see everyone at our booth and to answer any of your questions. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nick, co-founder and CTO of Flowdash. Flowdash helps anyone build business processes and workflows without code. Now, every business, no matter what size or industry, has internal processes like onboarding, improving expenses. Prior to founding Flowdash, my co-founder and I spent 6 years helping Gusto scale from 6 to over 1,200 employees and built countless tools like this in the process. The challenge is that these tools are expensive to build and maintain, and people using them every day are left powerless to change them. Flowdash aims to solve this problem by building a platform where non-developers can define their business's unique processes and workflows visually without code, and to iterate and improve on these workflows over time. We built our current product on Ruby on Rails, React, and Apollo, but we have many challenges ahead as we scale out the platform across user experience, integrations, and performance. As an early member of the team, you'll play a huge part in solving these challenges and shaping Flowdash's culture as we grow. We're well funded by top-tier investors, and we're voted November's #2 product of the month on Product Hunt. So if you want to chat about internal tools or about some of the challenges we faced scaling Gusto, swing by our booth. Once again, I'm Nick from Flowdash. Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you, Ryan. Hi, everybody. Great to meet all of you and looking forward to seeing you in the booth later. I'm Steven Grabowski from Gordian Software. We're building an API for the airline industry. So we were founded by people who have an immense amount of experience in travel, from ITA Software, which is now Google Flights, and Skyscanner, we already have a huge amount of traction for our API. We have major customers like Priceline, Hopper, Kiwi, Ctrip. Some of the biggest travel companies in the world are already working with us, given the strength of the product that we've already built. Travel, despite being down 10% last month, is an area where you're not going to see a lot of startups. Despite travel being down 10% in October, we doubled. So we grew more than 100%. We're doing this with a team of only 7 people. We do it by being highly effective. We operate 3-day sprints, and anyone who comes on the team is running business critical projects from day one. So if you're interested in that and you're interested in our culture, we have very clear core values of freedom, impact, and ownership. So if that's interesting to you and you want to join changing the way that travel works, please come visit our booth and we'd love to meet you. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm James, founder and CEO of Hellosaurus. Hellosaurus is an interactive video platform for kids filled with episodes they can actually play instead of just watch. Top kids media creators like Mother Goose Club, Kids Bop, The Wiggles, folks that you might know have grown up are already using our tools to make really engaging and fun content for our platform and transforming screen time into an active and fun experience. Before Hellosaurus, I helped start a company called HQ Trivia and was the head of product and engineering there, and really pioneered the interactive video format. And I'm applying all my learnings from HQ to build an experience that really engages kids as active participants rather than passive viewers. Our iOS app launched last week, and we're looking to bring on a founding iOS engineer to really run that team. The app is built natively in Swift with a bunch of Unity components as well for the interactive pieces. Our creator tools are all on the web, a JavaScript stack, and Unity pieces as well. We just raised a seed round led by General Catalyst and Y Combinator, of course, and a bunch of other folks like the founders of YouTube and Vimeo and other great founders and execs. Would love for you all to join us. Please stop by our booth and excited to meet folks that want to come on board as a founding iOS engineer, as a growth marketer, or some of our other roles. Thanks so much.
James, but I'll start talking. I'm Seth, and I'm the co-founder of Here. Hi, everybody. Here's where teams and friends connect in personal, shareable, and flexible video rooms. So our mission really is to create a sense of closeness, even if you're worlds away. And we do that by allowing people to create virtual spaces in a web browser. And in those spaces, they meet to video chat, draw, write, upload pics and GIFs, decorate, and move around. Here's expressive, it's creative, it's fun. It's also a little bit weird. If you just go to here.fm and check us out, you'll see we aren't very traditional. Jase, my co-founder, and I are experienced. We've done multiple startups before, and we've both had meaningful, successful exits. And we spent most of our careers building experiences for people to connect, whether it's in person. I used to be in the restaurant and nightclub business a long time ago. I know I look like I'm 10 years old. I'm really old, and the dad stuff isn't a plant. It's real. I've got kids. Or digitally, Jase was at Instagram and Facebook and was an engineering lead most recently on Facebook Watch Party. We're backed by Firstmark and some terrific angels, and we're looking to add to the team to help us tackle some really hard problems. It's our own homegrown video stack using WebRTC. We're pushing the browser really hard, doing some nutty stuff with JavaScript and React. And we're solving a lot of unknowns across a lot of axes, including product design and technology. We're looking to hire some engineers. We're looking to hire product designers. I'm Seth from Here. Jase will be in the booth with me, so please check us out or shoot us an email, founders@here.fm. Thank you.
Hey, everyone. I'm Ian. I'm the founder of InStock. We make it really easy to find any product available locally. So instead of going to Amazon to find something, you can go to InStock and search for any product. And instead of it coming from a warehouse hundreds of miles away, it comes from the hundreds of stores that are already around you. From a tech perspective, really what we're trying to do is map every single product sitting on physical retail stores. And by doing that, create a really neat data set that we can leverage to make it what we think is a better way to buy and get products by creating a distributed version of Amazon, more or less. We are just 3 folks now, and we're really looking for people trying to solve interesting problems around products and data and where they sit. So if you ever have been irked by the fact that you can't instantly know every single product that's sitting on a shelf around you, and that just bothers you from a data perspective, then come talk to us in our booth. If you have ever wondered, why there isn't a single place to look for every single image and every single little detail about every single product, and that irks you, come talk to us. We're really trying to build a super interesting data set to power many things, starting with a search layer on top of all the physical products around us. Previously, I'd founded a company called Beyond Pricing that we grew to double-digit millions in ARR and raised over 40 million from Bessemer. For this one, we've raised just under $1 million from top folks, including former Uber and Square folks. So come talk to us, Ian from InStock. I appreciate you guys' time.
Thank you so much, man. So hi, I'm Javier from Index, and we're trying to build the best way to visually query your data, especially to help non-technical folks analyze data without SQL. That's a really big task, but we're really excited to work on this because that's exactly what we did at Facebook. We built internal tools, specifically like this version of Index, but for Facebook, and we just want to make sure that's available to everyone else. We're lucky to be backed by some great folks, including Google and Slack and Kleiner Perkins and the CEOs and founders of a bunch of companies like Eventbrite, Academy, Box, Okta, and Thumbtack. Our stack is like pretty traditional. It's Node, React, TypeScript, and the GraphQL API. The interesting thing, however, is like Index is a great place to work at if you want to work on a product that's incredibly visually intensive, and if you want to create absolutely delightful user interfaces. So if you like using Figma, Notion, and Airtable, and love creating delightful experience for users, you would love Index and to work at Index. We're looking for full stack engineers right now, and if you're interested in chatting, we would love to hang out at the booth. We're Index. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Will, the founder and co-CEO of Carrot. We're building the best corporate card for creators. Think Twitch streamers, YouTubers, Instagram influencers. Long term, we want to be the first bank for creators and their businesses. Some quick background on me and my co-founder. I studied computer science and philosophy at Stanford, worked in private equity at Goldman Sachs, and then raised a $5 million fund investing, which is how I met my co-founder, Eric. Eric worked at Instagram on Instagram Live, as well as helping onboard creator businesses. Before that, he was at McKinsey FinTech and Blackstone Restructuring. We've raised $4.5 million from YC, Cotu, CRV, co-founder Twitch, as well as the ex-product head of Instagram. We've been growing 50% month over month since our launch in April. To keep up with this growth, we're hiring very aggressively senior full stack engineers and a designer. If you like watching Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, or are interested in building a fintech company, you should shoot us a like or drop by our booth. Again, we're Carrot, and we're building the best corporate card for creators. Thanks.
Hey, I'm Pete Fishman. I work for Mozart Data, the easiest way to onboard a modern data stack. Now, my co-founder, Dan, and I have been friends for 20 years. 10 years ago, we started a hot sauce company together, and most relevantly, we've led data teams, we've built data pipelines at many fast-growing companies like Yammer, Opendoor, Clover, Playdom, Zenefits, and most recently, Ease. Now we're bringing those same data tools and technologies to everyone. Mozart manages a data warehouse, we manage ETL pipelines, and we help orchestrate companies' data. We spin this up in under an hour without the customer needing any data engineering. Now, Mozart launched in July, and it's already being used by over a dozen companies, including Rippling and Tempo. And in September, we raised a $4 million seed round from leading investors across the valley. So if you're interested in working on companies' most challenging data problems, partnering with technology leaders like Snowflake and Fivetran on a stack built on GCP, Python, Django, TypeScript, and React, we're hiring early leaders to join our dev team and our go-to-market team. And we've got some great benefits, including hot sauce. Thank you. We are Mozart Data.
Hello. I hope you can hear me. Yes? Okay. Hi, I'm Andrés. I'm co-founder and CTO of Notabene. We help businesses transact cryptocurrencies with confidence. At Notabene, we build tools to reduce the risk in crypto transactions, helping our customers to be compliant. We are solving the most critical problem in the space. Without it, crypto cannot go mainstream. We already have some of the largest crypto exchanges eager to integrate with our platform. We are a team of experienced blockchain developers. Back in 2012, I started the first crypto exchange in Chile, which got shut down because we were not able to comply. 8 years later, this is still a big problem that we are solving today. We are a diverse and fully remote team. We are based in New York, Chile, Switzerland, and Zoom, of course. As we look to grow our team, we really value is adding the right person and not just evaluating a group of skill sets. So please reach out to us. We're happy to hear your story and share ours. Thank you. I am Andrés, Notabene. See you at the booth.
Hey everyone, I'm Lior. I'm the founder of OpenBase, and previously I was the founder of 2 other profitable businesses. OpenBase helps developers choose among millions of open source packages with user reviews and with powerful insights. Over 500,000 developers use OpenBase every month, and we're growing fast. We raised millions of dollars from top VCs and founders, and we're now hiring front-end, back-end, and full-stack engineers. Our stack is TypeScript, React, Node.js, GraphQL, and Postgres. And as part of our core team, you'll have a lot of autonomy, and you'll have significant impact over the technology, the product, and the roadmap. So if you're interested, I'm Lior from OpenBase. I'm excited to speak with you. Please head over to our booth. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm David. I'm the founder of Parade. Parade is the central hub that deploys your company's style anywhere, to your website, product, social media, sales decks, and emails. I used to be a product manager at General Assembly, where I built a new business unit that did $10 million in revenue with Fortune 500 customers. Our biggest challenge was creating decent-looking marketing collateral because our creative team was always backlogged. My co-founder, Alex, is a machine learning engineer and a brand designer. After designing a brand for his clients, he always saw them struggle to apply it beyond the website he built for them. We met at Harvard Business School and decided to solve this problem. We use machine learning, design theory, psychology, and more to generate a complete design system and related marketing collateral for our customers. Parade then integrates with tools like Webflow, Shopify, MailChimp, and others to help people make their brand look great everywhere. We'd love to talk to you if you're interested in using algorithms to make incredible designs and help people show them off. I'm David, and we're Parade. Thanks.
Fantastic, we're rolling. Hey everyone, I'm Manav, and I'm the technical co-founder of Polyops. Polyops helps e-commerce brands identify whether they're making or losing money on any given order. Without any engineering work, we can tell them whether to raise or lower their prices, what their highest ROI marketing channels are, and which vendors will reduce their operating costs. Brands doing over $50 million in sales still use Google Sheets to track their KPIs and profitability, whereas our 30+ brands can see all of these critical numbers in real time. Our other co-founder faced this challenge when he ran operations and finance at a venture-backed brand, and I built the ML infrastructure and first models at a marketing tech company previously. We raised a healthy seed after YC led by Greylock Partners and are looking to hire 2 to 3 engineers. Our system has seen over $100 million in sales through it, and we're looking for a back-end lead to scale our infrastructure, optimize our data layer, and serve more metrics. We're also looking for a front-end engineer to build new visualizations and improve load time over our React, TypeScript, and GraphQL UI. And because 2020 sucks, we're also raffling off a $250 emergency kit from one of our brands called Judy at our booth. Come by and say hi. Again, our name is Polyops. Polyops, 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 Polyops. Thanks. Polyops.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yin, and I'm the founder at Pulley. We help startups manage their cap table and their equity. So our mission is to make it easier for anyone to be a founder. I think one of the reasons that many of you may be here today is that you want to join a startup so that you can own a small piece of something much bigger. But today, the tools to manage this new asset class are not great. So with Pulley, we raised a $10 million Series A from Stripe and have over 1,000 companies on our platform in just under a year. And this includes many of the startups that you just heard and 50% of the startups from the last 2 YC batches, as well as later stage companies like Fast Checkout, as well as Clubhouse. So I'm a 3rd-time YC founder and sold my last startup to Microsoft. I think what's really unique about Pulley is that we're building for founders and have really built a team of founders to get there. We're a team of 8 today, and there's 4 former YC founders at Pulley. We're hiring across all roles, engineering, design, operations, and more. Our stack is React and Go, and we have huge demand and really are just hiring people who want to build to join our team. So please reach out to us at careers@Pulley.
Hey, my name is Ali, and I'm one of the co-founders of Rally.video. Rally is building a more engaging video conferencing platform, unlike Hopin, which is what you guys are on now. Let me actually show you what that looks like. So I'm going to enter a Rally room right now. And I'm told I'm supposed to present to about 900 people at this conference, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like I'm talking to my own screen, and it feels like it's 2020, and we should be having a much better video conferencing solution. So how do we actually improve this? Well, let me show you my team.
What's up?
Hey, what up? What up?
Hey. Hey.
So at Rally, we're building a room where users can socialize easily while paying attention to the content. Being in Rally feels like being at an event. You can see and hear all the people around you. You can feel the audience cheer you on.
Hey.
And you can easily connect with anyone that's around you. We're building it on a unique WebRTC infrastructure, and we're building a unique user experience for large groups, so you can really feel like you're part of the event. We started in March of this year, have been growing really, really quickly. We've held thousands of events for many Fortune 500 companies, and for November, we were ramen profitable. We're working with some of the biggest event companies with a tier 1 VC, a team of 4, and looking to hire 2 engineers. Check us out at rally.video.
Yeah, go Rally!
Hello, everybody. My name is Sam Oshay, and I'm the founder of Recurrency. Recurrency is building an automated enterprise resource planner for distributors. Distribution is the backbone of the world economy, with hundreds of thousands of distributors doing a collective $1 trillion in annual revenue, despite running their core operations on stagnated pre-internet software. Our product is backwards compatible with these legacy ERPs like SAP, Epicor, Oracle, and Microsoft Dynamics. But unlike those systems, we make use of a company's data, helping them automate and optimize their pricing, purchasing, customer targeting, and upselling processes. Together, our optimizations can compound to deliver a 20% net profit increase to our SMB customers. We are a well-funded remote team of 9 that just raised a soon-to-be-announced large seed round from multiple tier 1 funds. We launched in June, and we've already grown to over a dozen customers, ranging from SMBs to Fortune 500s. Our team is tackling a series of interesting data engineering problems like demand forecasting, dynamic pricing, generalized recommendation engines, and of course, building the infrastructure to support all of that. We also pride ourselves on offering a better UI than existing players. We think strong design and intuitive front end are differentiators, especially for enterprise. Our stack is Python, React, TypeScript, and AWS. So if any of that is your specialty, come by our booth if you want to learn about a $1 trillion problem and the way the world really works. Again, I'm Sam Oshay, and I'm the founder of Recurrency.
Okay. Hey, everyone. My name is Himank, and I'm a founder at Reploy. So Reploy creates a unique staging environment for every new feature in development. And this allows developers to share their features with designers or PMs or salespeople or whoever they're working with to get immediate feedback. And without Reploy, engineers typically have to wait hours to deploy to a central staging server in order to get this to work. A lot of inspiration behind Reploy comes from my time on engineering teams at Facebook and Nextdoor. Our customers today include SMBs and tech startups ranging from Feather to Superhuman, and we're now beginning to expand into enterprise. We're backed by Bain Capital and some amazing founders like the CEO of Box, the ex-CTO of Stripe, and all of these people who've experienced the same problem at their organizations. We're currently profitable and growing super fast. We're hiring across all roles across the stack, especially looking for founding product engineers and designers who want to take end-to-end ownership of our products and will set the tone and culture across our stack going forward. Our stack today is Golang, React, a lot of infrastructure stuff in Kubernetes, a wide range of things depending on whatever you're interested in. And I would love for you to get in touch. Swing by our booth, or feel free to email me personally at Himank, that's my first name, at getreploy.com. Thank you.
Hello folks, I'm Jase with Ready. Ready helps local internet service providers connect more people to better broadband services. We're a small and focused engineering-driven team that values shipping early and often. We work closely with our customers to solve real problems, and those problems cross over a number of interesting domains, including payments infrastructure, finance, telecom, network provisioning, even sales and marketing. We'd love the chance to talk to you about what you're looking for in your next adventure. Ping us anytime at founders@ready.net. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kayvon. My co-founders are Kais and Nolan. Response is building software to automate purchasing for high-growth businesses. Let's say you're a startup shipping thousands of products a week. You need to buy boxes, packaging tape, and more to make every delivery. But at this scale, you can't just go to Amazon. Instead, you have to go through a procurement process and spend days contacting dozens of suppliers, comparing quotes, and managing the process through spreadsheets and email. And this isn't just for shipping supplies. You have to do it for every type of purchase. There are 28,000 high-growth companies struggling with these challenges, and most people hire a team to do it for them. But there's a better way to do it. We spent the last 2 years working with hundreds of procurement experts in over 40 countries and found that by restructuring supply and demand data, we can catalog the world's inventory and turn complex procurement into a simple matching problem. Organizations are already using Response to automate their purchasing without having to hire anyone. If you're excited about redesigning the way businesses make purchases, stop by our booth. We are Response. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Hi. I'm Adar. I'm the CTO of SafeBase. SafeBase is a CRM for cybersecurity. Literally every B2B company has to go through a security audit process. And today it's mostly done with disruptive technologies like email and Excel spreadsheets. We are going to do to this industry what Salesforce did to sales or what Ironclad did to legal documents. I served for almost a decade in Israeli military intelligence, where I managed 3 teams of security engineers and analysts. My co-founders, who I met at Harvard, both have stellar backgrounds. One of them founded a YC company that was sold to Philips last year. In his past company, he saw how terrible it is to close enterprise deals because of security and realized what an opportunity this is. We're looking for great people to join us and do this. As an early hire, you would be doing a lot of broad variety of challenges, from full stack web development to cybersecurity to building an ML algorithm to help us automate this entire process. So if you love security and you want to help us disrupt this industry, talk to me. We're SafeBase. I'm Adar.
Hey guys, my name is Sai, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Seam. So at Seam, we're building an API for IoT devices that lets developers connect to things like smart locks, thermostats, sensors, and control them remotely from their apps and services. So there's currently about 100 billion IoT devices in the world, and there are many businesses and developers that want to interface with them. And in our experience, it's actually fairly hard to do. So we started Seam to really make it easy to connect to these devices. So we created a hardware gateway that connects to many devices and speaks those protocols, and an API that abstracts those protocols so that developers can use a REST API and HTTP as opposed to some of these lower protocols. We have a lot of experience in this space. I was an early engineer at Nest. My co-founder was the head of IoT for Sunder. Our first engineer is an early engineer at GitHub. And we're looking for folks across embedded, backend, and frontend. Really, our mission as a whole is to try to provide an API for the physical world. And we're looking for folks that are really motivated along those lines. Thank you.
All right. Hey, everyone. I'm Finbarr, CEO and co-founder of Shogun. Shogun helps people create exceptional e-commerce experiences. We have 2 products, a drag and drop page builder for Shopify, and a platform that builds super fast, next generation progressive web app storefronts. I previously worked as a software engineer in e-commerce tech at Groupon and Pebble. I also worked at Y Combinator, helping build the first version of Startup School and other systems that you may have interacted with. Shogun uses Ruby on Rails, TypeScript, Next.js, React, and more. Our team of 80 is fully remote and distributed all around the world. We're at the intersection of three major trends: low code and no code, headless commerce, and Jamstack technology. We have over 17,000 paying clients, and we've raised almost $50 million to date, including a recent Series B led by Axel Partners. Again, my name is Finbarr Taylor. I'm the CEO of Shogun. We're helping people make millions of dollars a day with tools that create exceptional e-commerce storefronts. Please come and talk to us in the Shogun booth after the presentation. Thank you very much. I feel like I should say Shogun.
I think that is a yes. Okay. Hey, I'm Nate from Start Playing Games. Start Playing Games is a marketplace for hiring professionals to host online tabletop games like Dungeons & Dragons. Our team is from Google and Facebook and Microsoft with previous founding experience. We're a small team now, but we've outscaled our last tech stack, and you'll help us build version 2 of Start Playing Games. This is a big opportunity, including choosing a lot of the new technologies that we're going to be using on the front end. So if that is exciting to you, you should definitely check us out. Also, you're part of the most innovative company in tabletop. So if you like board games or like Dungeons & Dragons, you should also come talk, if not just to nerd out. So thanks, and check us out at startplaying.games.
Hi everyone, I'm Ant. I'm the CTO at Supabase. Supabase is the open source Firebase alternative. We're collaborating with Vercel, Stripe, Mozilla, and others on enabling developers to build new products in minutes instead of days. We currently manage several thousand databases and API servers and are growing our engineering team so that we can continue to offer a fast and scalable free tier. We're now 10 engineers working fully remote, and we have people in Peru, Singapore, and New Zealand. So you can literally be based wherever you want. Email us at work@supabase.io or dive straight into our GitHub discussions if you want to meet the team and see what technologies we use. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Jin. I'm CEO of True North. True North gives truckers a single place to manage their business. Everything from finding the best paying jobs to invoicing customers and collecting payment to understanding profitability and how to be great business owners. As you can tell, the surface area of our product is high and the impact is tangible. Our truckers are already making twice as much money as they did previously. We grew from basically $0 to $1 million in revenue in 4 months and recently raised our Series A from Sam Altman and Lockheed Group. I'll be honest, it's not hard tech. The problem we're solving is getting an old industry that runs on paper and phone calls to adopt our technology. And that's not easy. Believe me, I come from a family of truckers. We're looking for people who give a shit about helping truckers benefit from tech. So thanks. Would love to see you later at the True North booth.
I'm Manmit Shrimali, co-founder of Turing Labs. Maybe it's reverse. We help consumer goods companies develop awesome products. Think about developed products like this, ketchup and detergents. You know, it takes years and years of R&D efforts to develop products like this because there are hundreds of ingredients and millions of combinations to serve from. This takes about years of worth of R&D time. With Turing, our Fortune 500 company customers make it happen in a matter of weeks using best-in-class ML algorithms. Simply put, we are kind of a Palantir, but for consumer brands. With Turing, you'll be working on real large data, real customers, learn new domain, build visualization to present complex data, and work with team that specializes in complex enterprise software. We have a huge demand, much more, especially in the COVID times. And we're looking for leaders in software engineering, machine learning engineering, who can build enterprise-grade softwares ground up and help our customers develop blockbuster products. We are second-time founders with decades of domain and ML experience, and we are seed-funded, profitable. In fact, we haven't touched our seed money, and few of the world's top CPG companies use Turing. I'm Manmit of Turing Labs, and hit me up if you'd like to build complex enterprise software and learn about new domain and ML. Thanks, guys.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Ray. I'm CEO and co-founder of Vena Vitals. So at Vena Vitals, we make a small wearable sensor that monitors blood pressure continuously. Now, compared to the cuff, which allows us to only measure certain snapshots in time, we're able to track the continuous beat-to-beat waveform, and we use that information to inform better care and to save lives. Is the most important indicator for cardiovascular disease, which is the number one killer in the world. So what we're working on is really, there's no bigger problem for us to go out there and solve right now. And as a technology, we've been validated in the operating room where we're currently running our clinical studies with some really phenomenal results. We're able to match the signals from really some of the most sophisticated, advanced, and invasive devices that are currently available today. Also, as a team, we have been in this space of biomedical sensing for about 15 plus years, and we have some past exits as well. Specifically, in my last two startups, one sold to Cigna and one sold to Vizient. And we're currently in a seed stage company. We just completed our seed round of over 3 million, and we're looking to hire a few specific roles in digital signal processing, as well as lab technician. So if you're interested, we'd love to talk to you. Thank you.
Hey, CEO Virtually, and we are building the online schools. With Virtually, anybody can build and scale an online school. It has support for Zoom, live classes, Stripe payments, and student management. So college is one path to job training and education, but it's not the only path. More and more people are opting to learn online through virtual apprenticeships or boot camps. Virtually makes it easy to manage and operate these programs. We take care of the messy back end so these programs can actually focus on the students and their core business. We're fully live, and we're looking for one senior engineer who's comfortable with modern React and TypeScript. We're backed by some awesome investors like Tiger Global, Eric Reis, the author of The Lean Startup, the former head of engineering for Pinterest, the CEO of AngelList Ventures, the CEO of Envision, and so many more. So if you're interested in learning more about Virtually or just tearing on higher ed, come talk to us at our booth. Again, I'm Ish, and I'm the founder and CEO of Virtually.
Hi, my name is Shin, and I lead engineering at Welcome. We help companies host jaw-dropping virtual events. This means our events are at least 10 times better than the ones in Hopin. Actually, Ryan here can't wait to use Welcome again, so there won't be these awkward pauses at each transition. And actually, since we've launched a few months ago, I have seen so many athletes, best-selling authors, and billionaire VCs speak live. In fact, tomorrow, Salesforce will be using us for Dreamforce's CEO Summit, and Damon John from Shark Tank will be the speaker. We are one of the fastest growing YC companies ever. Since graduating from the last batch, we made over $1 million before our launch in November. And we have raised a $12 million Series A with Kleiner Perkins. We are a very diverse crew with years of experience from Yahoo, Google, Salesforce, and Databricks. Our CEO is Latino, and half of the company composes of women. We're also remote first, but we're also investing in luxury homes around the world for employees to stay for free. We're hiring across the board. If any of this interests you, please come and hop out to the Welcome booth, and I'll tell you more hilarious startup stories.
Cool. So my name's Logan. I'm one of the co-founders of Whatnot. And so Whatnot is a next-gen community-driven marketplace that's right now focused on collectibles. So in our app, you can buy and sell different collectibles, such as Funko Pops like this, Pokemon cards, and sports cards. We also have a live streaming feature that we launched a few months ago, where anyone can go live and sell their products via an auction, host different card breaks, or just sell any type of product that you have and show it off, via video. Last week, a user did a $25,000 Pokemon box break, so that was pretty fun to watch. On Saturday, we're doing another $35,000 card break. So if you guys don't know what card breaks are, it's becoming really popular. I encourage you guys to check out the app. Exactly a year ago, which is kind of crazy, we launched our app in the App Store. So it's actually kind of crazy to think about. Our growth has actually been very explosive, especially the past few months. We've had at least 100% growth over month over month. Last month, I think we had over 18,000 orders. 2 months ago, we were technically profitable, and we've raised close to $5 million. The team is around 12 people right now, and we're hiring a few different engineering roles. Some of the problems you may work on are things like, how can I scale a live bidding platform to support 500,000 concurrent users for a specific stream? The positions that we are hiring for, we're limiting to North and South America or Europe just because of the time zones. We're looking for product-minded people. And the various roles we have are like a React Native front-end app, front-end role, also a back-end role, which is Flask, Python, Elixir, Apollo Federation, GraphQL, and a general sort of front-end role. We also have awesome benefits, like you can expense lunch, you can pay for your internet, amazing healthcare, just to name a few. And we're also extremely competitive with salary, paying in the top 10% for startups. So I encourage everyone to download the app, come to my virtual booth, I can show it off. There's a few lives going on right now, so it's pretty fun. Thanks.
Let's get going. I'm Ed, the co-founder of Workbase. Our team worked at Segment, where we built internal customer dashboards to help Segment predict and prevent customer churn. Everyone in the company, from product to support to execs, uses it, and it did it so well that we've upsold many customers too. Now we're trying to generalize that tech. If you're unfamiliar with the space, the competitor is Gainsight, who just took on an investment at a $1.1 billion valuation, and we think they're going about it all wrong. We already have 5 paying customers and more lined up, and they'll all agree with us. We raised a great seed round, and now we're hiring our founding engineers to help us build out new features and figure out what else we should be building by talking to customers. Under the hood is a massive data system that pulls in many different data sources into a consistent graph, and then allows users to create apps on top of it with an Excel kind of Squarespace style interface. We have an emphasis on tooling and standards, and we're looking for some passionate TypeScript engineers to join us. If you want to hear what it's like to be at companies like Segment or Hippo Insurance before they got big, come talk to us in about a minute and a half at our booth. And remember, click that like button. I'm Ed, and we're Workbase.
Hey everyone, I'm Jared. I'm from Year End, and I'm the co-founder and CTO. So Year End makes it easy for tech workers to optimize their equity and their taxes, and they can also file their tax returns with us. So before starting Year End, my co-founder and I were early employees at Carta. I was the second engineering hire and the 5th employee overall. I worked on basically the entire platform, and I helped scale the platform, you know, from a broken demo when I joined the company to a $3 billion company with over 1,000 employees when I left. While I was at Carta, I realized that most tech employees don't understand their equity or the taxes involved around them. So taxes are complicated, and you know, you add in equity and they get even messier. So Carta didn't provide any support or education around taxes. So last year, my co-founder Sean and I, we left Carta to start Year End to solve this problem. So we basically, we've been working on this self-filing tax platform, and we're pretty excited for our customers to use it in this upcoming tax season. We've built some really cool things with some integrations to payroll providers and cap table providers such as Carta. And we're a Python Django shop. We use Vue.js on the front end, and we're deployed serverless through AWS Lambda. Again, my name is Jared. The company is Year End. Come visit us at our booth and help us build a better tax platform. Thanks.